this is Amelia from Pithy Wordsmithery, and today I want to talk about how to stay organized when you're writing a book. So I've written a bunch of books. I do ghostwriting for people for business books, personal development books, that kind of thing. And when you're in the middle of the writing process, it can start to get a little confusing when you've written hundreds of words, thousands of words, and you need a good way to stay on track and know what still needs to be done and what's already been done. So one thing that I think is amazing is creating a tracking document for all your chapters. So you can do this in Excel or in a Google Sheet or a Google Doc. And I have like column 1 is the chapter, and then I've got different columns for the stages of writing. So maybe first draft, it's in editing, second round of edits, whatever it is. And then I have a column for the total word count and notes. And so that's how I stay organized with my chapters. And then when I'm writing, I always put each chapter into a separate Word document. And I think that's helpful for a lot of reasons. If you try to put your whole manuscript in one document from the beginning, it gets too long and your computer can freeze. Like, computers don't love long documents, and it can be really hard for you to search through and find what you're looking for if you've got something that's super long. So I like to create separate documents and make sure you back everything up. Obviously, back it all up just in case. And you can use like Google Docs or Word or whatever it is. But I think it's nice to have them in separate documents so that it keeps you focused on just that one chapter. And you can also see the word count at the bottom because you probably have a target for your word count. If you know about how long you want the whole book to be and you've got 12 chapters, you divide that, you figure out your goal for each chapter, and it just helps you stay focused. And then when you're done with that draft, you can send it off to your editor, or if you've got someone helping, or maybe your ghostwriter's doing it for you, you can review things one by one, and it just makes the whole process a lot easier to stay organized and see what's happening. So that's a good tip. Again, this is Amelia from Pithy Wordsmithery. Thanks.